Good. And come on.
5. The investigation begins.
You please.
The investigation begins.
Investigation. Can you translate investigation?
Расследование.
Thank you. It's a noun. What? Investigation. But what to do? Can you make a verb from that noun?
Investigate.
Investigate. Who investigates what in this book?
Holmes and Watson investigate Mr. Cubit's death.
Good. Or Mr. Cubit's case.
Mr. Cubit's case.
Случай или дело. Case. Okay.
At once, Holmes hurried to a carriage.
You?
At once, Holmes hurried to a carriage.
During the journey to Riddlingthorpe Manor, he did not speak at all.
During the journey to Riddlingthorpe Manor, he did not speak at all.
But I could see he was very worried.
But I could see he was very worried.
Okay, so let's listen, and then you read the whole paragraph. Okay?
Holmes had known that Hilton Cubitt was in danger, but he had not arrived in time to save his client.
You?
Holmes had known that Hilton Cubitt was in danger, but he had not arrived in time to save his client.
Okay, by the way, had known, had not arrived. What tense is it? Present perfect or past perfect?
Past perfect.
Nice. It past perfect because they are in the town, they are late, but what happened before that? Before that, he had known. Before that, he had not arrived. Good. Action happened.
At last, we could see a large old house through the trees. This was Riddlingthorpe Manor. As we came near the front door, I saw the tool house and the sundial in the garden. These were the places where Hilton Cubitt had found pictures of dancing men.
You?
At last, we could see a large old house through the trees. This was Riddlingthorpe Manor. As we came near the front door, I saw the tool house and the sundial in the garden. These were the places where Hilton Cubitt had found pictures of dancing men.
Okay, my question to you. So, you have a garden and you need some tools to work in the garden. For example, a rake or a spade and other tools. To dig, to remove something from the ground. Where do you usually keep these tools?
From tool house.
Yes. I keep them in a tool house. Repeat.
I keep them in the tool house.
Good. Second question. It's a sunny day. You are in the garden and you want to know the time. But you don't go to the house because in the house, of course, you have a watch, you have a mobile, you have a lot of things where you can read the time. But you are in the garden and you are without all these gadgets. How can you know the time?
By the sundial.
Good. You can know the time by a sundial. Translate sundial.
Солнечные часы.
Great.
A carriage was standing outside the front door, and a small man was getting out. This man introduced himself as Inspector Martin of the Norfolk Police. Holmes introduced himself to Inspector Martin.
The carriage was standing outside the front door, and a small man was getting out. This man introduced himself as Inspector Martin of the Norfolk Police. Holmes introduced himself to Inspector Martin.
Okay, so gentlemen, it's a very polite people, clever people. Usually when people are polite and clever and they meet each other first time, that introduce themselves. They introduce themselves to each other. Hello, I am. Hello, I'm Kitty. I'm from Russia. Nice to see you, Mr. Brown. Hello, Kitty. I'm Mr. Brown. I'm from Great Britain. So we see each other first time. And how do you introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Yaroslava.
Good. I'm from
Russia.
Good. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Repeat.
Nice to meet you.
Good. Hello, Kitty. I'm Mr. Brown. I'm from Great Britain. Nice to meet you too. So, Kitty, please introduce yourself again.
Hello, my name is Yaroslava. I'm from Russia. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Yaroslava. Hello, Kitty. I'm Mr. Brown. I'm from Great Britain. Nice to meet you too. And let's talk about our business. And there will be a conversation about business, but now I know that your name is Yaroslava or Kitty, and you live in Russia, and you know something about me. Good. By the way, if there is another girl or a woman comes to you, you can introduce her. It's better for you to introduce her to Mr. Brown. How would you introduce another girl? This is
Sasha.
Good. She's from
Russia.
Good. And now introduce Mr. Brown to Sasha. And this is
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
He's from Great Britain.
Okay, good. And Sasha says, "Hello, Mr. Brown. Nice to meet you." And Mr. Brown says to Sasha, "Hello, Sasha. Nice to meet you too." And now you introduced each other, and it's more comfortable because you know something about each other. Good. So they introduced himself to Inspector Martin, and let's read more.